Hey Mike, Megan McCracken here, and in this video I'm going to give you some tips and tricks of some things that you can do to improve your online presence and be able to perform better on Google, bring more customers to you, and be able to grow your company. So the reason why I make these videos is because I want to provide something of value to business owners, even if it's something that doesn't make sense for you to move forward with right now, you can still have something with some tips and tricks for you. However, I also do have business owners come back to me after these and say, this all looks really great, but I don't know what I'm doing, or I like you, and please just do it for me. So if that's you, we can definitely chat more about what, if any, of these services might make sense. But otherwise, I hope that this can be helpful and be some things that you could possibly implement as well. So I'll just jump into it. Like I said, what I'll be talking about will be everything in regards to your website and Google. So we'll be talking about content, backlinks, and then Google Maps listings. So with content, first of all, as a rule of thumb, Google likes to see about 1,500 words on the homepage. Whoops, there we go. And so you have just under 400 words. The Google also likes to see about 500 on all of the subsequent pages. So there's definitely some room for improvement there. The design of your website is really good. I like the colors. I like the how easily navigated it is. um, you can just improve with adding more content, obviously making sure that it's relevant content, right? So if we go over here, we can see how your competitor, this is Roofing Utah, which obviously they're bigger, and they're not just, they're in Salt Lake, but they also serve Farmington. They're actually located in Ogden, so they serve all of those areas. How well they're doing on Google in regards to these keywords. So if we click on keywords here, we can see what position they're in for a lot of frequently searched ones. So they're in the top 5 for a lot of them. And then this shows daily volume for certain search terms. And then this shows traffic, how much traffic they're getting to their website. So as you can see, I mean, this is per search term. So they're getting like hundreds of people to their website, even all the way through where they're in the top 10, not even the top 5. Um, and so you might not necessarily, it might not make sense to you to try to rank for, Provo or Lehigh, but everything related to Utah, related to Bountiful, Farmington, all of that. Um, and then just like metal roof repair, leak repair. And then obviously for you, these guys are focusing a lot more on roofing, but you also have the gutter installation. So you'd want to be also making sure that you're trying to rank for that too. So when you're writing out your content, you would want to be having these buzzwords without having them show up too often. It's called keyword stuffing because then that can be a red flag to Google, and without writing it with AI because that's also a red flag. But if you can be doing stuff like that, you'll be golden. Now, looking over at how you are doing, so this is how you're doing with regards to like you are ranking, meaning you are showing up for Google for these keywords. But this probably means you're on like pages 4 or 5 or 6 with the position that you're in, and you're not getting any traffic to your website for gutter repair Salt Lake City or gutter installation or even for Bountiful Roofer. And you're not actually showing up for Farmington either. So that's what the types of things that you'd want to be looking for. You can use Ahrefs. There's also like SEMrush and SpyFu are websites that are a little bit cheaper that can show you how you or your competitors are doing so that you can start to implement those things in your content. So that is the first thing, is the content, and obviously it's a huge thing. Second thing are backlinks. Backlinks are the popularity contest of Google. So that is other websites linking back to yours as the roofing experts. And not all backlinks are created equal. Um, Google only cares about things that are do follow links, so things that don't have a zero next to them. So you don't have any backlinks that Google sees as relevant. If we look at, again, just these guys as an example, they have about, I believe it's about 20 to 25. Um, and if you also look at the types they have like construction next. They have this old house I saw somewhere. They have like roofer marketers. So they have things that are related to Utah and to roofing and to homes, which are really relevant. So you can chase down a lot of backlinks, but the more relevant um, and the more authority those domains have, the better. So it's always recommended that you have about double what your competitors are doing. So since these guys are such a big competitor, they would be a good measurement to use. So you can be chasing after the same domains that they have and then find some more of your own as well. And you can use websites like LinkJuice or Majestic to help you out with that. So that is the second thing, is backlinks. And then the last thing are Google Maps listings. So that means when we're Googling roofing company Bountiful as an example, or anything like that, you would want to be showing up in these top 3 searches. So Legacy Roofing, I'm sure you have heard of. That's these guys. So they're also one of the, the big gurus of the industry. But these top three slots are exactly where you want to be showing up because most people aren't clicking past them. So most people, if they're searching for these, they're going to be clicking on one of these guys. So the way that you show up in these slots is by having citations. Citations just means your Google business profile's name, address, and phone number being cited on websites across the web. And normally I would use a website called Whitespark. In your case, Whitespark wasn't able to link directly to it because I didn't have an address for your business. So if you had an address, then you could put that in, and then it would actually show you where your business is already cited and what opportunities you have. So I can even show you an example. Um, this is Roofing Utah. So they actually they don't have a ton of citations, but like this is what it would look like if you were able to link up your website in Whitespark or your business in Whitespark. So it would show you all of the opportunities that you have of places where you can be citing your business. And again, that's exactly what I would do. I'd be creating a campaign once I had an address for you. So that is my last piece of advice are just those Google Maps listings. So just as a recap, we have content, just adding more content with more relevant keywords, chasing after those backlinks so that you can be seen as more popular on Google and be seen as the expert. And then lastly, we have Google Maps listings and chasing down those citations, adding the address or some type of address for your Google business profile so that you can start citing your business across the web so that you can move up into one of those top three slots. So if you want to chat more, I'd love to chat. My name is Megan McCracken, and again, this is my phone number 385 315 7439. Thanks so much, Mike. You have a good day. Bye.